All right, everybody, Jason Brown here. Welcome back to the channel. If you are a first-time viewer, thanks so much for stopping by. I hope you learned something. And if you are a returning viewer, I truly appreciate your support. Now, today, we're talking about something that might make me sound like a broken record. Once again, another big company has announced a 20-for-1 stock split. And if that sounds familiar, yes, it is familiar because just about a week or so ago, I did a video on Google's big announcement where they said they were going to do a 20-for-1 stock split. If you want to check that out, I'll throw that video link in the description below. You can check out my thoughts on Google's announcement. But today, we're talking about Amazon. Amazon, perhaps a little jealous. A little envious of Google's big announcement. Amazon is now following in Google's footsteps, and they have announced their own 20-for-1 stock split. So what does that mean? That means Amazon is going to take, for every one share that you have of Amazon, you are now going to have 20 shares of it. This is very significant, and as I explained in the previous video about Google, I researched this. And over like the past 100 years, there's only been one or two stock splits of this much, of a 20-to-1. Only one or two companies have ever done this over the past 100 years. It's extremely rare for a split to be this much. Most splits are going to be 2-to-1 or 3-to-1, and you'll see maybe a 4 or 5-to-1. Now, actually, Amazon, got some notes here I'm going to share with you guys, and I will link the article below as well. If you guys want to check out the article where I got this information from, I will link that so you guys can see it. So Amazon has announced this 20-for-1 split. It's their first split since 1999. And since 1999, since that last split, get this, the price of their shares has gone up 4,300%. So, which is one of the reasons why they're splitting the stock up, I guess. They've just gotten too expensive is really the reason. Now, Amazon has done, in their history, they have done, I believe, 3 previous splits, but those were the modest 2-to-1 and 3-to-1 splits. So this is a significant announcement for Amazon, just as it was for Google a couple weeks ago. Now, what exactly is a split, you might ask? A split is when companies split the stock to increase the number of shares. Since the number of shares get larger, the price of the stock gets smaller. Amazon is still worth the same, but there are more slices of the pie for people to indulge in. So basically, if you have one share of Amazon and it's worth $3,000, and then they split it, then you have 20 shares, but it's still going to be worth a total of $3,000. So that's kind of the idea there. So basically, so what's the point of all this, right? So why are they doing it? It makes the stock seem more affordable to attract more investors. Amazon was trading at around $2,900 a share when this 20-to-1 split was announced. With the stock prices being that high, it scares off a lot of retail investors. So this is another reason why they want to lower the price to attract more investors. That's kind of the plan there, and that's why they want to try to do it. So what happens if you already own Amazon stock? These are the people that are sitting pretty right now. These are the people that are in the cat seat. These are the people that are going to benefit the most, in my opinion. So if you already have Amazon stock, investors were told that they'll receive 20 shares for each one share of Amazon that they currently own. A total value of your Amazon shares will be worth the same. You will just have 20 times more than before. So if you can do 20x math, obviously if you have one share, then you have 20. If you have 10 shares, then you have 200. If you have 1,000 shares, then you have, 20,000. I don't even know how many that is. I can't do math in my head. But it's significant. It's going to be a significant jump in shares for you. So it's going to be great. Now, they did say that the split will take place in June of 2022. So if you are watching this around that time and you are interested in buying a share, it should split at some point in the month of June of 2022. So now, Amazon did issue a official statement on this, and it was an Amazon spokesperson who put this quote out, and the spokesperson for Amazon said, "The split would give our employees more flexibility in how they manage their equity in Amazon and make the share price more accessible for people looking to invest in the company." So that's kind of another reason why they're wanting to do this is they want to open it up for more investors to have the opportunity to buy stock. So as we compare, this is a very interesting comparison between Amazon and Google. They're both doing the same thing. They both have stock prices around the same price right now. So the day that I've recorded this video, which is in mid-March of 2022, Amazon stock was trading at, for one share, $3,144. And Google was at $2,692. So once those stocks split, each one of those, so if Amazon split today, those stock prices would be down to $157 a share, and Google would be down to $134 a share. So you can see how much more affordable it would be for the common Joe like you and me to go out and potentially buy a few shares of Amazon or Google if you were interested in doing that. For me personally, I cannot afford to buy one single share of either right now. I'm don't really have the extra cash flow. But once it splits, I might be able to potentially buy 10 shares. That'd be about $1,500 or so. So I could, potentially do something like that. And if you guys tell me what you guys think, put in the comments below. Would you be interested in purchasing once these stocks split? I will say a lot of people that I've talked to about this, they've told me to always buy before. That's one of the big debates. Should you buy before or after a split? Everybody tells you to buy before. Well, I necessarily can't afford to buy before. But hey, if you can, some of the experts say that's the time you want to do it. I'm not sure if it really matters. If you guys know, put your insight in the comments below. Now, the other question is, if your funds are somewhat limited and you can't buy both, which one would you choose? Would you purchase Google or would you purchase Amazon? Which stock do you guys think would be the better long-term investment? That's kind of a toss-up for me. If I had my choice, I would just wait till both of them split and buy 10 shares of each and then kind of hold on to them long-term and see which one does better. That would be kind of a fun little experiment to do to see which one grows faster or better, which one would be the long-term investment. I'm sure they're both going to be very good investments, but I'd be curious to know, what do you guys think? If you had to choose one, which one would you choose, Google or Amazon? So that's basically about it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you weren't aware of this major announcement, I hope that this brought some awareness to you, and you have a few months, if you're watching this now, to maybe save a little money and potentially buy some stock once this Amazon stock splits, and the price will really go down to a much more affordable rate. Even if you can only afford to buy one share, you can't, I can't buy one share right now, but I can buy one share when it's $134 and then, hold on to it and see if it goes up. And that will be exciting to see. So thank you so much for watching. This is Jason Brown saying, if you'd like to support me further, consider subscribing to my channel. I always do money-related videos, my favorite subject to talk about. And also, if you would like to support me further, you can check out my website, which is yourmarginmatters.com, and there you'll find information on the books I've written. I've also have blogs and videos, and you'll find my YouTube videos on there as well. So if you want to check out any of my resources there, you can do so. And if YouTube does its job, if you stay for a few extra seconds, you should see a couple corresponding videos pop up on the screen above that might be related to this video. I'll put that Google video up there as well, so you guys want to check that one out too. So until next time, this is Jason Brown saying thanks so much for watching. And remember my favorite saying, it's not the amount of money you make, but the margin that matters the most. See you next time.